Soul Man Never Dies, Billy's version. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Soul Man. I don't know if it's the same person over and over again, but let's check it out. I don't know which one you're looking at, but I assume you're thinking about the one in the field. All right, cool. What is he? Capo 4th fret. We'll slow it down a little bit too. Sounds like we get some strumming. Whoa. I think there's a long break in the song. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Let's do this turnaround because this is what most people do. It's how they did it on Skaggs and Rice. So I feel like most people are interested in learning the turnaround. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but that's what I guess. Put some of this parentheses. It's less important. Is it that or is it on the D string? Let's move our capo up so we can actually hear it. Yeah, I'm totally in the wrong spot. It's a great example of me not knowing what I'm doing while I'm transcribing. There it is. You miss Jazz and Grass, man? I'm glad you like Jazz and Grass. That was really, really fun when we were doing that. Honestly, we just kind of burnt out on it a little bit. It was a lot for us to try to put out a new guitar lick every single day. I think we thought we could do it better than we could. I haven't really talked publicly about that. But yeah, Jazz and Grass was going great. Me and Lyman are still friends. We were doing that thing together for years, or at least a couple years, I guess. We also did the podcast associated with that. Love doing Jazz and Grass, but like I said, we just kind of burnt out on it. We're still buddies. We're still friends. I ended up being the one to back out, so it's my fault. And I was like, hey man, I don't know if I could do this anymore. Your jazz licks are doing better than the bluegrass licks anyway. You know, why don't you take over this thing for a little bit? He's sort of piloting that thing right now, and I don't think he's done anything with it. I don't know if he's planning to redesign it or do something else. We'll see. But yeah, I would like to do something like that again. Cole, I like your idea. If it was weekly or something, or if we did less of an intensive schedule, we could probably do it again. But I'd have to talk to Lyman, see if he wants me back, and see if we could do that. You all should go on Instagram, and you should just go bother him. Hey, Lyman, bring Jazzgrass back. So if enough people bother him, we'll do it. We love doing that thing, though, man. We really did. It was just a lot of work. Nashville Skyline Rag. I promised that I would do that one years ago, and I still haven't. Definitely got to do that one. Let's finish this. What is this cross-cooking pattern? Is that what it is? It sounds like does he hit his open E string? I hear like a weird note in there. Am I the only one in the world? Yeah, interesting. Like a F major 7 chord. I thought he was just going to do that pattern twice, but he didn't. He hits this like thing up there. Okay, a little copy and paste here. Sounds like there's a lower note right there. Yeah, maybe like he's hitting a low C or something. We're close. Some kind of walk up. I think it's this. Right. Right, and he continues on. All right, we'll just do the hint of that strumming in there. Let's see. Let's put 4 measures per bar. You can see how that break works. How long have you been studying music to get to a point of transcribing like this? I've wanted to do music for a living since I was, 13 or something, but I didn't go to music school. I couldn't get in. So I just did a bunch of private study. I bought myself a bunch of textbooks, and I pestered my friends who did get into music school to teach me everything that they learned every single day. I am a little bit obsessive about learning how to be a good musician, and you can be too. Nako says, major 7, nonsense. Yeah, it is nonsense. You should have done the same pattern twice. You should have done it over the F chord again. Pete disagrees. He says it's amazeballs. Let's agree to disagree here. I recently listened to Billy Strick's interview on NPR where he said he doesn't really know much about theory. Thought that was pretty hilarious since he pushes boundaries flawlessly. Yeah, that's one of the things is that you don't have to know a ton of theory to make music. I think that the risk is that if you don't know what you're creating, then you might kind of put some things in odd places. And there have been some moments where Billy has done things like that, and I pointed them out. There's a great example in the Dust in a Baggie performance that he did for our vinyl, the black and white video. In the middle of his break, the band goes to a C chord and he plays a G run over, like you would over a G chord, right when they go to the C chord. And it's kind of a bizarre moment. He didn't get out exactly what he intended. Maybe it's just because he's going fast. I mean, it could be lots of different reasons. But yeah, that happened. That happened to Tony Rice too. Every once in a while you transcribe a Tony Rice break and there's like something kind of in a weird spot. They don't think that way, which is fine. Oh, Mike asked if that's a banjo case in the background. Do you want to see this banjo? This banjo belonged to my great-great-grandfather. It's from 1890. This is great-great-grandpa's banjo. It's an SS Stewart, and he did some custom modifications to it. This isn't how they come, this weird block of wood. So he's done some strange things to it. I think some of this heel is probably his own doing too. It looks like there's an added piece of wood here, but it needs to be restored. I need to hire someone to do it, but because he customized this instrument so much, it'll be tough to find a repair guy that can do it exactly. So yeah, but this was my great-great-grandfather's banjo. These inlays are really cool. It starts with this plant, and then there's the moon, and then there's the sun, and then there's stars on the top. So it's like the banjo head is the world. It's a beautiful banjo though. All right, check this out. Here's a picture of him playing that banjo in a canoe. That's my great-great-grandfather playing that banjo. Cool dude. All of these will be on the website. All of them will be on the website for free, and you can snag those. Sometimes it takes, up to a week for me to get them out, but I do always get them out. I just got other stuff going on. Sometimes it doesn't happen right away. I'll see you all soon. Y'all have a nice day.
I hear them bells at the crossroads, where the beggar boy is buried in the valley, where the same train took the love of that old beggar boy and the bootlegger's wife. Now lay me down.